Hey everyone, welcome to Deanna Creates. So in today's video, we are going to be making a little journal out of something that you probably already have at home, and if not, you can pick it up at the grocery store. So let's just get started. So we are going to be making a journal out of a paper lunch sack. Now you guys, I love to make these little journals using these little lunch sacks. They are just so fun. They come together pretty quickly, and they just make a really good thing to have. They make perfect gifts too. Here are a couple of them that I've made. So this is a fall one that I made last year, and I just love how this one turned out. And I just used papers. This one has a little signature in it. So like I found this leaf when I was out walking last fall, and so I brought it in and put it in my little journal. I have some feathers I found when I was on a walk. On this one, I did a fall bucket list and put it in here, and then I journaled about it, and I have more pages left in there, so I probably can use this again for this coming fall. So that is one, and then this is another one I did. It is more kind of a shabby chic, kind of Parisian kind of look to it, and it's just really pretty. Has a little pocket here. So there's lots and lots of ideas of how you can make these. The little secret and kind of the tip that I have that makes making these really easy is I like to use these Prima 6x6 paper pads. They are usually just beautiful papers in here, and they all coordinate. So that makes it just really easy. You're not having to try to gather a bunch of different papers and does this match or does it not? It just really simplifies it. And then they also usually have like little pages of like ephemera or tags that you can cut up that are perfect to add little accents to your journal. So this is what we're going to use today. This is the Botanical, again, it's by Prima. And I've already selected which papers that I'm going to use for this. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to fold our journal. So this side of the paper sack is the front, and this side where it comes in and has this little flap on it, which is the bottom, is the inside. So we're just going to fold our paper bag, and I use that bottom just kind of as my guide. And then this is the front. And the thing with the paper bags, they're not always made, you know, exact. So you just have to know that. And so you just want to make your sharp little edges here on your journal. And so now this is how it is. So it's all folded like this. And so there would be your inside. This will make a little tuck spot that will do. And so let's just start. Now I don't typically measure when I put this on. Usually I just take my paper and I put my glue on it, and then I'll trim it off once it's on here. Now this has this gorgeous dragonfly, so I want to use that, so I'm going to glue it this way and trim it on that side. And I just use my my Uhu glue stick on this. You could use whatever kind of glue that you like to use, but this is what I've used on all of them, so I know that it works really well. And so you guys, these would be so fun to make. I think kids would have a really fun time making these too. I think that would be really fun. They're really good to give as gifts, I think. Just nice little things to share. All right. And I'm just pressing it down to make sure that everything is sticking the way that I want it to. And then we're just going to trim it with our scissors here. Just make sure that you don't get your paper bag in there. And most likely we're going to put washi tape over it. So if you find that it's, you know, you don't feel like it's even or something like that, don't worry about it. And I like the brown on the paper sack. I like that showing on mine, but if you don't, you can certainly change that. And so there is the front cover. And so now we are going to do the back. And so we'll do it the same way. And you guys just look how pretty this paper is. I just love it. So I'm using kind of a bigger, bolder print on the outsides of the journal, and then I'll use something thinner, smaller on the, this has really pretty script on it, I see. So I want to make sure that's upside the right side. You can make these. They're so fun. How fun it would be to do for like a birthday party or kids sleepover, anything like that. A craft day out for your friends. Now you will keep these little pieces because we might use them to make little pockets or additions. So keep those. And so here is how we're looking so far. It's so cute. And so then we're going to put this last piece right here. I think that is so pretty. So I'd love to know if you guys have made any type of journals before. Or if you've made these little paper bag ones before. There's lots of ways that you can do it. I think the first journal that I made was in a class from Jean Oliver, and we actually used an old book, and we cut the front of the book and the back, and that's what we used for the cover and the back cover of our journal, and that was super fun. And then we just used papers that we found for the actual inside of it, and we used like yarn to put that together, or some kind of string. It was really fun. All right, so there is what we have so far. Isn't that so cute? And look how easy that's coming together. And so now we're going to do the middle pieces. And so I thought this kind of striped one I would use in the middle because these are both kind of patterned, and I just liked how that looked. Well, maybe I'll use this polka dot since these are kind of similar colors. And so let's go ahead and glue this one on. You can make a journal out of like watercolor papers with scrapbook papers, you know, bigger ones. You can make little little square journals. I mean, there's so many fun things if you get started into making these little journals that you can do. If you have a lot of scrapbook paper, like I do, it is a great way to make a journal to, like if you're trying to use up your scrapbook paper. It's a really, really great way to do that. And so what we're going to do on this, because this is the bottom, we are just going to take our glue stick and we are just going to glue just a little bit around here, because we want this to be a tuck spot. So we're just going to glue around the edges just to hold that down so we can tuck, you know, something in there, whatever we want to tuck in there. So then that's going to create just a little place right there where we can put some little treasure in there. All right, now let's do this middle. Once you get your journal made, you can start to embellish it. You can add lace to it. We're probably going to add some washi, but you can add trims, you can add charms. I mean, there's just so many things that you can do. I'm just going to fold this one back so I can cut it. And then we're going to put this last piece on here. And oh my gosh, it's coming together. Do you see how quickly it just comes together? And having all of these coordinating papers already in the paper pad just, again, makes it just so easy. How cute would one of these be if you are going to like a baby shower? Oh, or maybe for someone's wedding. How pretty would that be? A birthday, kind of a milestone birthday, that would be fun. So now we're just going to make sure that our papers are all down. You can use your brayer if you want. And so here already is our little journal. Isn't that so cute? And so now let's just embellish it a little bit. And so I want to take one of these. I think these are all really, really cute. And so I want to put one of these, I think, on here just to see how that looks. Let's see. Let's try this one. I know it's kind of the same, but I like how that one looks. So I'm just going to cut around it here. And then we will get it added. And then we're going to add some of our distress inks to it. So there is a little bit of fussy cutting with these if you use this ephemera that's in the little paper pad. You do have to, you know, fussy cut that a little bit. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's distress this though before we put it on. So then we can like make a little title for it, or we can put some of our Tim Holtz little words or phrases or anything like that that we want on it. But that's how that looks. See how it just, you know, immediately gives it a little something extra. And so let's see with these papers that we have like left over, if we want to make a pocket anywhere on these. I kind of like this one. Let's see, what else do we have here? I kind of like this against that blue. And that one's got too much glue on it. Let's use this one. And we're just going to make a little pocket. To go right here. And so we're just going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom and around the edges. Because again, we're making a pocket for it. And you could make a curve here if you want, you know, with your scissors, just curve it out. I'm not going to, but you know, you could certainly do that. Or if you have a larger punch that'll make kind of an oval, you could do that. And so now we have a little pocket there where we can stick something. So see, you could go like that. And then the next thing that I like to do is I like to distress around the entire journal. Just because it starts to give it that, you know, that more dimensional look to it. And that's why I don't mind the brown, because see, I actually do it on that too. And I'm using the Vintage Photo, which you guys know how much I love that one. And so when you get, you know, the journal all done, you can tie it, you know, with some ribbon, some baker's twine, some jute, really anything that you want to add to it to tie it. This is the back side, so this is where our lunch sack gathers. So we do need to run our glue stick down there a little bit. I don't want this entire thing to be a pocket on both sides, so I'm gonna do the whole thing. And I also have one of these, if you saw my video where I made these fun little pockets out of a toilet paper roll, if not, I'll link that video up above. I did one of these earlier using these papers, and so I do want to add that into the journal too. I think that will just be really, really cute. And so I'm going to put it right here. Oh my goodness. That is so cute. Yeah, you guys need to go watch that video if you haven't, because these little pockets are so fun to make. I could just sit and make them for hours at a time. All right, let's see where we are here. Let's go ahead and do this side too, because I don't want these pockets. You can leave this open if you want all of that to be pockets. You can just, you know, put your glue on some of them and keep them in the middle, but I don't want that many pockets in my journal, so I'm gonna put both sides down. And so there is how it looks so far. Isn't it cute? Look at that. Very, very simple. And like I said, these papers make it so, so easy. And so then the next thing that I want to show you is I'm going to put some washi tape. I like to put some washi tape in between the pages. Now, these have a signature in there, and I will show you that in another video. And the signature is like where you're adding another little journal in, where you can, you know, you can come in and you can write inside, or it's more pages you can glue stuff on. So I'll do another video showing you guys how to do that. I didn't want this one to go super long. So I've gathered some washi tape. I don't have like the washi tape that matches this set. I wish I did, because that would just be perfect. But I don't. So we're just going to work with what we have here. I have some of these that I think the colors are similar, but I also have this music note one, which I really, really like. So I think I'm going to use that. And so I just like to put the washi tape in between, like where, you know, where the folds of the lunch sack are. And sometimes I will do this. I've had this washi tape for a while, so it isn't quite as sticky as some. And so then it just makes your little seam there to help everything stick together. And again, this is just optional. You guys, once you start making these, you'll figure out kind of what works for you and what doesn't work. And then when you make the next one, you may try something different. I've kind of done that as I went along. I find, oh, that didn't work the way that I wanted. And then I also like to put one like right here. Now when we put the signature on, we will go through that, but that's totally okay. It's just washi tape, so it's not going to make a big difference for us. Put a little glue under there if we need to. Let's stick in there. And just trim off our little bits. And there is our little lunch sack journal, the start of it anyway. Whoops. And I just love it. I think it turned out so cute. Let me fix this. And so here is a pocket where we can put, we can put a little ticket down in there. You can put a little tag like this. It's the same, but that could stick there. You have this little pocket up here, where's the little other one? Oh, it's at the top right here, where you can put something there. And so they are just so cute. The washi tape takes a little bit to kind of stick. We need to put some more glue on there. But I keep opening and closing it. Usually I just kind of let it lay and then it all kind of dries, but obviously I'm rushing it a little bit for the video. And so there it is, you guys. I hope you give this a try, and let me know in the comments what you think of this, if you've ever made these, what ideas that you have that you might make these for gifts. I would love for you guys to tell me that in the comments. I will post a picture of this on Facebook and on the community tab on YouTube. So if you guys don't know about the community tab, it's just like a post, just like on Facebook or Instagram. Just click on that and you'll see where I've already posted some things. And so I will post this so that you guys can see it when it's all complete and everything's all dry. And I can't wait to see what you guys do. So as always, I appreciate you guys. Love and light to you all, and we'll see you again real soon.